Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. As we reported on this very podcast, today, the 24th of February, 2025, is the absolute deadline for both parties, the state and the defense, in Idaho versus Kohberger, to file their crucial motions in limine. In looking at the case summary page, which was just updated this afternoon, this is the document that is maintained by the clerk of court to document in a chronological manner all of the key events in the case, including new motions that have been filed. We learn now that on the 21st, Friday of February, that the state filed a few days early certain motions in limine. One is state's motion in limine regarding alternative perpetrator evidence. Second, state's motion in limine regarding neuropsychological and psychiatric evidence. Third, state's motion in limine regarding alibi. And fourth, state's motion in limine regarding admissibility of demonstrative exhibits and memorandum in support. All of these happen to be public documents. We know that because there's a little PDF icon next to these documents on the case summary page. They appear at the top of page 71. So when you go to the Idaho cases of judicial interest that I have provided a link to in this podcast description, you're going to have to go down to the Idaho versus Kohberger case. The very first hot link is the case summary page, and you're going to have to travel down to page 71 to see these items. There's also a notation here on the 24th that someone filed a motion to exceed page limit. The clerk has not let us know here if this is a state motion to exceed a page limit or if this is a defense motion to exceed page limit. Now, just because the state filed these items on the 21st, it does not necessarily mean that this will be all of their motions in limine. Possibility exists that they could add more on the 24th that has not yet been updated, or alternatively, this could be it. They're just going to file these four. Now, what about the defense? The defense had until the 24th, which is today, to file their motion. So although the case summary page gives no indication of any defense in limine motions, stands the very strong possibility that when we look at this case summary page tomorrow or the day after, we'll see some entries from the defense. Now let's look at these motions in limine. Of course, we don't know what they say. The good news is these are PDF, they are public documents, so we're going to be able to read them at some point when they hit the public docket. There's nothing here that's filed that states that they filed anything under seal, which is rather unusual because what they've done, both sides, is they'll file a motion, such as a suppression motion, and then they would have, the defense would have an exhibit that's under seal. Same thing with discovery. They say that they're responding to discovery or serving discovery, and then there's another document where what they're looking to do or not do would be in that matter under seal. So this seems to suggest that the entire documents here will be published on the court docket. Now, I am not surprised to see this alibi motion in limine here. Remember, a motion in limine seeks to keep information, documents, exhibits out of the case so that the jury never sees, never hears, never knows that these things existed. I've done some podcast episodes relating my concerns about the alibi defense, that there was a motion that was sitting out there from Latah County on behalf of the prosecutor attacking this alibi defense. So we're going to have to wait and see what this says. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. My name's Kathy. Thank you for joining us here today.